Upper right. Running as our red Zerg. He is LiquidSnute, and he's got to win the next 2 games if he just wants to win the grand finals outright. Lower left, spawning as our evil genius's Zerg, he is Jaedong. Of course, if he wants to win the grand finals, he just has to win 1 more game. A little bit, I guess you'd say... I'm sorry, he has to win... If he wants to win the grand finals, he has to win not only this game, but he's going to have to win the next best of 3 that follows. So a little bit suspenseful in that regards. For those of you who are a little bit confused, the way this works out is it's double elimination. The grand finals basically gives 1 point to the guy who already made his way into the grand finals via winner's bracket. And that was Snute yesterday when he beat Jaedong 2-0. Jaedong put up one hell of a fight versus Hero yesterday in almost literally an hour-long game. And that was a really, really sick... How do I put it? Best of 3. But in the end, our Liquid Protoss just couldn't hold out. Puck came in 4th prize. He walked away with $3,200 US, so not too bad for his time. And let's just double check and make sure I got music on. Great. Sound, great. Put this up here, and wait a minute, pool going down right now. That looks to be perfectly normal here from Snute. About 15-ish supply. Or, I'm sorry. Shift 0, there we go. Sorry guys. I actually have to use 2 hands for 3 different pieces of equipment. One of them is a microphone that's held right in front of my mouth. The other one, mouse in my right hand, and the keyboard. Well, I just don't have my hand on the keyboard right now. If production seems all that weak, next time I'm just going to bring my Sennheiser headset from home to the next offline event that I go to. Apologies for the poor casting quality today. On top of that, I'm sick. But enough about me, it's all about the players, right? Jaedong's going for his same old opener, which is, I guess you'd say, that kind of greedy play. He's going for 17 extractor. He's 17, maybe 16 pool behind that. And once you stop and think about it, you come out ahead as a Zerg player who's doing that. Snute may apparently have the lead for the time being, but hang on just a second and you'll see what I'm talking about in Jaedong's perspective. He's going to have queens at the same time. Both queens at the same time, excuse me. And that should basically super boost his economy. As you can see, he's coming out just a little bit ahead there. Excuse me. And queen number 1 is already out for Snute. Queen number 2 is on its way. There we go. Extractor in the back. Jaedong now moving across the map with 4 scouting wings, and he's going to get an idea of just what Snute is up to. But of course, Jaedong's going to have metabolic boost way before Snute does. So whatever plan Snute's got, I wouldn't say it's, what's the word I'm looking for, ineffective, but I would say it's going to kick in. It's got nothing to do with getting early map control. That's what I want to put it at for the time being. Nice, shutting down those lings. That was actually pretty big. Also getting a forward spine crawler. I think the follow-up from Jaedong is going to be maybe throwing down a couple more gases and then going into roach play. That seems to be the standard these days. Snute throwing down the Baneling Nest. He knows what Jaedong's trying to do here. He knows exactly what Jaedong's trying to do here. And he knows that Jaedong, like, this is the trend on the Taiwan and Korea server. Get your economy as high as you possibly can, then get as many roaches out on the battlefield as you possibly can. But guess what? Snute's about to hit that sweet spot timing where his opponent will not have all that much in the way of roaches. In fact, he hasn't even started the roach warren, if I'm not mistaken. Beyond that, Jaedong actually doesn't scout the Baneling Nest going down. He's in a lot of trouble. Question is that a defensive Baneling Nest? Or is Snute going to go on the offensive? There is a second extractor going down in the main right now. And I think that basically highlights the plans for our Liquid Zerg. Roach one finally going down. It's going to be in the main. That's not going to help with any kind of wall off at the natural. I think Jaedong realizes if I need it, I'm in a lot of trouble anyway. And Lair Tech getting started for Snute behind this. So it looks like he's not going to try and get an attack going. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. It's just a defensive Baneling Nest. Because he knows that Jaedong likes map control with early game metabolic Ooh, what? What? What is wrong with me? Okay, whatever. Did I just falsely hype up a oh, God. Ignore what I'm saying. Mute the stream if you want, but please don't bash me in the chat. Okay. Third base in the background now for Snute. It's going to be just a little bit later than that of Jaedong's. Jaedong not even getting started on layer tech just yet. And Snute has gotten a head start on his, like a huge head start. Things trying to come in here, see what damage they can do at the third. Don't even get a pick off on the queen. And Snute just pulls back home for the time being. Fully saturated third by our Liquid Zerg. He's supply blocked right now, and Jaedong's starting to make roaches. Beyond this, Jaedong, oh man, he's going for roach ling timing. Is that it? Maybe. He's got metabolic boost right now, but he's not moving out. He is making a lot of roaches now, though. He's only got 3 gases, so I think this is all just going to go straight into... Wait. What? Okay, he's making a huge lump of roaches for the time being, but the gases here at the natural look undersaturated, to say the very least. Only 1 worker on each of them. So, I'm thinking what's going to happen is, there it is, the follow-up, a bunch of Zerglings. Nothing more, nothing less. Not a whole bunch of roaches, but Zerglings. If Snute can hold this attack, he'll be in an absolutely fantastic position. As you can see, he's only got 13 roaches, and he's going to continue to focus on roach production. And Jaedong's moving across the map with a superior, far superior number of roaches, and a bunch of lings to follow up as well. They're going to be capitalizing on surrounding those roaches and keeping them from escaping, maybe eating the mineral lines alive. But here we go. That's the big attack that's happening. And now Snute is backpedaling into his natural. His +1 missile attack's not ready, and that's what's making this attack so much stronger for Jaedong, as you can plainly tell. If he can knock out the Roachworn, if he wanted to knock out that Roachworn, he would be in a victorious position already. But that would deduct from the DPS that is affecting the mineral line adversely for Snute right now, and it looks as though this game is strongly slated for the Tyrant himself. Let's see how long Snute can hold out, if he can push this back at all. Amazingly, Jaedong did not choose to target fire down that Roachworn. The follow-up Zerglings are coming in now, and Snute realizes that if he wants to win this, if he wants to hold his ground, he's going to have to make roaches. Look at the numbers right now. It's 12 blues to 6 reds. If he can just hold on a little bit longer, maybe Snute will be in a good position. There we go. All the roaches disappear. The lings coming in, eating those drones alive now. And in the main, it's going to be the queen that's on the menu first. Look at this. It's just not pretty whatsoever. There it is, the GG from LiquidSnute. Jaedong wins game number 2.